Do you believe you stop Terence Crawford on Saturday night?
I believe I stop him or he quits on stool.
And as of right now, how long are you there at Top Rank?
A few months.
What would make you leave? What would make you leave Top Rank to go to the PBC?
Well, business. It's all about business.
Listen, selfishly, as a fan, get the hell.
Hi, this is Joe Cortez. You're watching ShowBizz, the adult.
Oh, this is Bernard Hopkins, ShowBizz, the adult. I'm out.
Oh, yeah. Up off that. I got something in the mail today. Up off that. I'm going to open it up here. But first, won't you believe my neighbor? Oops. Won't you believe? Could you please sing it with me? Boy. My neighbor. Hi, neighbor. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look. So, Terence Bud Crawford to finally leave Top Rank. Whoops. I'm unlocked. Let's get to the video. First, I want to say this. I watched Brian Custer. I watched this interview, great interview with Bud Crawford. And I'm going to talk some Brook versus Bud Crawford too. I mean, that fight is coming up. And I'm going live, my live stream commentary, November 14th. Boot! Eggnog. Christmas in a cup. Yeah, and I received a package today. Okay, I was out and about, came home. It's nice to have a package. Okay, like from the mail, not. But yeah, I got a package from one of our show business partners. Actually, it's a boxing. He's a boxing professional, but he wants to stay anonymous. He sent me a gift. I can't wait to open it up. But before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about the interview with Brian and Terence. Christmas in a cup. Delicious. Okay, so yeah, Terence Bud Crawford. He, in response to an interview, Bob Arum, where he said that, you know, he can see Terence Bud Crawford leaving Top Rank. And Brian Custer brings that up. And Terence Bud Crawford, his response is this.
What would make you leave? What would make you leave Top Rank to go to the PBC?
Well, business. It's all about business.
Well, let's see. Let's see what I got here. Let's see what I got. Oh my God. Thank you so much. This is awesome, man. The ultimate encyclopedia of boxing. Thank you very much for sending this to me. Look at this. The ultimate encyclopedia of boxing. Now, the 10th edition. Oh, this is awesome, man. Is this year? October 2020. Nice. Oh, this is awesome. Look at the first page I turned to has Muhammad Ali. I have to check this out, man. Oh. Oops. This was a great gift. Thank you very much. I'm not sure where you got it from, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at any bookstore or maybe an online bookstore. But let's talk about Terence Bud Crawford's response, okay? Terence Bud Crawford, he said, it's business. Let me tell you something, Terence Crawford. You better leave. You better leave. You have no alternative. There's no other alternative but to leave. And I'm not saying that Bob Arum, that Top Rank is bad for business or bad promotion. Any of those, I'm not saying anything negative towards Bob Arum at Top Rank. Look, if Bob Arum, if he sincerely from the bottom of his heart wants the best for Terence Crawford and he wants to make the fights for Terence Bud Crawford, Terence, you still better leave. Because who's to say that Bob Arum didn't want the best for Terence Bud Crawford, didn't want the best fights for Terence Bud Crawford when Terence Crawford signed the extension, okay? I don't think Bob Arum was expecting the other side of the street thing. I truly think Bob Arum thought he could make the fights for the young man, okay? But he can't. Obviously, he can't. And Terence Crawford, you got to do what's right for you, what's best for you. Now, when Brian Custer asked him, you know, what fights do he really want, he named these guys.
Pacquiao for sure. You know, the Errol Spence fight, the Keith Thurman fight, you know, and maybe a Danny Garcia fight.
Let me do the math. Manny Pacquiao with the PBC. Errol the True Spence with the PBC. Keith One Time Thurman with the PBC. Danny Swift Garcia with who? Oops, the PBC. If he wants those fights and he has not been able to get those fights, then one would expect there's no other alternative. He must leave Top Rank, try to sign with the PBC. I'm pretty sure the PBC would love him. I mean, that's huge money. Now, what was interesting is he named everybody but Showtime Sean Porter. Oops! Boom! Christmas in the Cup. He named everyone but Showtime Sean Porter, even Danny Swift Garcia, and we don't know how he's going to look come December 5th against Errol the True Spence. He even named him before Showtime Sean Porter. What does that mean? What that means at least is he doesn't want to fight Showtime Sean Porter. Now, they said that they were friends and stuff like Sean Porter, he'll fight Terence Crawford. I mean, he pretty much said he'll fight Terence Bud Crawford.
Errol Spence in the spring or Bud Crawford?
I would pick Bud.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that because you think you can beat Bud or you'd like to challenge yourself against Bud?
I think I can beat Bud, but also I haven't fought Bud.
Yeah. Terence Crawford even admitted that he held a conversation with Showtime Sean Porter. But who does he want to fight? Who does he desire to fight? Everybody but Showtime Sean Porter. So we might as well forget that fight. Bottom line, I think the writing's on the wall. Terence Bud Crawford, he must leave Top Rank and Bob Arum in order to finish his career the way he desires to. Christmas in the Cup. Now let's talk a little bit about this weekend. Special K. Kell Brook. You hear when Special K. Kell Brook said that he was going to stop Terence Crawford or make him quit?
Do you believe you stop Terence Crawford on Saturday night?
I believe I stop him or he quits on stool.
Kell Brook is a problem and a half for Terence Bud Crawford. He is. I know everyone says that he's damaged goods. I don't believe it. They're going to have to make me a believer. Here's the thing. I do favor Terence Bud Crawford in that fight. I do. I wouldn't be surprised if Special K. Kell Brook were to win. But I do favor Terence Bud Crawford. And if he wins, I'm not going to say Kell Brook is damaged goods. I'm going to give all the credit to Terence Bud Crawford. And like I said before, when everyone's trying to say Kell Brook is damaged goods now, like I said, and Terence Crawford said it almost exactly how I said it in one of my live streams. Kell Brook was more damaged goods against Errol Spence. If you want to say he was damaged goods, then he's definitely more damaged goods against Errol Spence than he would be now against Terence Bud Crawford. He was fresh out of that orbital bone butt whooping from Triple G. Then he had to move down from middleweight to welterweight. Against Terence Bud Crawford, he's had a couple wins. He had more years for his orbital bone and cheekbones and everything to heal up. What, like 2-3 years? 2 years for all of that to heal up? Come on, man. He's in better shape against Terence Bud Crawford than he was against Errol the True Spence. So if he's damaged goods against Terence Crawford, he was damaged goods against Errol the True Spence. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Now, Kell Brook, he's a big boy, okay? And Kell Brook has a phenomenal jab. And Kell Brook is a great fighter. And Kell Brook is just always been a problem at 147. Ask Showtime Sean Porter.
Busy with the jab, staying at a distance.
And this is the fight, in my opinion, where Terence Bud Crawford kind of proves, that he's the best pound for pound in the world. Well, and talking about that, when I don't have Terence Bud Crawford the best pound for pound in the world. I got him 3. Okay. Skill-wise, yes. He's the most skilled boxer. All right. It's between him and Lomachenko. After Lomachenko's last performance against Teofimo Lopez, I haven't seen Terence Crawford have a performance anything like that. So I think Terence Crawford is the most skillful. Okay. But as far as what have you done for me lately, his accomplishments as of late, I don't have Terence Bud Crawford as number 1. But with him, if he beats Kell Brook and in whatever style, if he beats him in a fantastic display, okay, I mean, you know, he makes a stronger argument, in my opinion, as being number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world and number 1 welterweight in the world. As of right now, he's ranked number 2. And we have to see how Errol Spence looks against Danny Swift Garcia. But with that said, Terence Bud Crawford versus Kell Brook. Kell Brook is his most steep competition, okay, that he's had. So I am extremely curious to see how Terence Bud Crawford looks against Special K Kell Brook. Either way, I do favor Crawford. And as far as, you know, what does he do in the next couple of months with his contract expiring with Top Rank? What should he do? Crawford, you gotta get out of there. Get the hell out of there. Go to the PBC. We want to see the fight. Maybe I'm being selfish. Listen, selfishly, as a fan, get the hell out. Go to the PBC. Let's see you have a few fights. I know as soon as you go to the PBC, you're going to get the Manny Pacquiao fight. You're going to get the Errol the True Spence fight. Come on now. That's undisputed. Okay? And then if you beat Errol Spence or what have you, you can have the rematch, whatever you want to do. Even if you lose, you can still take on a Keith One-Time Thurman. There's a lot of money to make. Okay? So I think Terence Crawford, really, I think there is no alternative. It's a no-brainer. You're going to have to go to the PBC. Absolutely. ShowBizz the dope. I'm out.